Here's the bathroom, y'all. Here's what we're gonna make the bathroom. This was what's supposed to be the bathroom. Hadn't been a bathroom in a long time, but we're gonna make it back a bathroom. A bunch of these that the guys saved for me. And we got a door here. It's gonna be for one of these bedrooms. The shower is here. They did it that way. I don't know why they did it that way. They didn't want to stay on this side, so they went to that side. So basically, we're gonna put it back over here. So we'll get it all fixed back up and put it back on this side where it goes, and turn this into the bathroom again, and turn that back into the bedroom. So I'm standing in what is classified the bathroom. These do not have any fans in them, and that's nice. This does not have a fan, so you just gonna smell it. Yeah, you just gonna smell it. It's gonna smell. That's what it's gonna do. It's gonna smell. So look at that sink. Ooh. We'll get it cleaned up. Ain't nothing but a thing. That's actually going in the trash. That whole setup there is going in the trash. So, I think that whole setup's going in the trash. I'm pretty sure that whole setup's going in the trash. But we might have a problem with throwing that thing in the trash, because that might be the only size it'll fit in here. I'm still gonna throw it in the trash. I'll get another one. But anyway, that's what the bathroom looks like. Take. Oh, necessito.
Aqui cortar.
This side. Qatar key.
Aqui.
See what?
Ok.
Necesita aqui, way, no Qatar.
Ok.
Okay. No, necesita ahí de chiquito for the see what. So basically, you go ahead and do it right the first time. You don't have to worry about it. Everybody trying to rig it up, make it work. Take all that out, redo it, do it right. Bandings goes around it. Just or didn't know what they was doing, or scared of doing it or something.
Hay que darle aquí para que.
Oh, you a Revo?
Yeah.
No oil in that tank.
No, no hay muchas dudas.
Necesito un 4.
Las cuñas por ponerle de abajo.
place. Just got to drive it back this way a little bit.
¿No se abrió? No, dale. Tópela. Tiene la otra punta. Pegado a la pared. Oh shit. Necesito más cortado entonces. ¿Por qué? No quedó en el bien.
Bueno.
Bueno.
Okay, he's got it locked in there. Okay, y'all, here's the bathroom. We got our 2 lines for our sink. We got our line for a commode. We got our line for start over. We got our 2 lines for our bathtub. We've got our line for our commode, and we've got 2 lines for our sink. We've got the drain over there for the sink. The commode is right here. We'll cut that hole there, just center cut, boom. Then I gotta find out where my drain goes over here and cut a drain hole. Slide the sink, slide the bathtub in, put the drain. We'll put a surround around it like we always do. That window will be up above. This here we'll have to patch in a little bit. I'm gonna leave this open for now so I can plumb everything in, get everything right. Got the mirror there, so. I got the mirror. We got the air conditioning. We got it all fixed up. We got everything in here seems to be good. It's nice and solid now. It's one uniform level. We don't have any problems. We do. This is a major problem with all mobile homes. You get a door, you knock a hole in the wall non-stop. The hinges are bent on that door. The hinges are way wide. So we'll get that fixed up. Looks pretty good there. Hinges are way out. We'll bend it back. I can probably beat on that and bend it, but I got new hinges. We'll put those on there.
I hope that's right. Basically, we got a halfway mark here. I'm trying to go off memory. We put a mark there, meaning pipe's right there somewhere. It seemed to me like it was about halfway, so I went a little over half to this side. Started cutting. Got a whole bit and drill, so just stick it in there and go with it, and eventually it'll cut through. You just gotta go nice and easy. You can't hot dog it. I mean, I could if I could hold on to it, but I've seen this thing break guys' arms or wrist. So you just go nice and easy and keep going until you get it. We ain't in no rush or no race, but I got a nice outline there, and I'm gonna keep getting it, and I'll eventually get through it there. And then I got to do another one over here for the bathtub. So I got my lines there with me. I've got, water lines there and there. So we'll get back to you when we get a little deeper in this thing, but it's I got to get all the way through it. Okay, y'all, we hit it just perfect. So, somebody glued that cap on there, so I'm gonna have to get up underneath it, cut the cap off. Cut the cap off, clean it up there around it. It's got about maybe that much below the cap. So I'll cut it off, then put me a connector in there. One of these. Obviously this ain't the right size. I need a 4-inch, one of those. And then put a little piece of pipe on there. And then come up to flange, my commode flange here. So I've got that hole done. Now I've got to get set up in here where I can get the bathtub in here and set it down. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm gonna have to take this drywall off the wall to get this to get this thing set down in here. It looks like it was screwed there before, the outside, but I got to measure all this and see exactly what's got to happen. But I think this drywall's got to come off, but it looks like it's old, so I mean, it might not have to come off, but I think all the other ones I've done, you had to take that off, so we'll see. Okay, y'all, we set the tub in here. We got it sitting in here. We set it there. We marked the hole down there so we know where to drill the hole. Now we're gonna take the tub back out and drill us a hole. See what we come up with. Hopefully we got it right. We got it right?
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully. Here we go. Hey y'all, we got it. There's a plug. So you can see right there, we're right up against the floor joist, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I over drilled that hole just a little bit, so we should be all right. I drilled that hole probably an inch too big in diameter, which I'll seal it up good from the underside and the upper side, because I can get to it here and I can get to it on the other side, on the underside. Basically, I'm gonna stub down and then I'm gonna go up underneath the house and connect here. There's a pipe over here. I'm gonna connect these pipes together. And then we should have a drain that goes from here. It's gonna go from here. It's gonna catch the, there's a T right there in it. And it goes over to the sink. And the other side catches the clothes washer. So I got the clothes washer coming into it. I got the bathtub coming into it, and then it goes around and catches the sink, and then it goes into a 4-inch drain over there, or a 3-inch drain. So we're gonna get this plug out of here somehow. I ain't figured that out yet. I think I'm gonna screw a screw in it and take a hammer and pop it out. A lot of times you can take a screwdriver and put it down through here and tap it a couple times and it'll fall out. So got to get that out, get this kit put up. That's an expensive kit. I got to get it put back up, and then we'll get to working on this. I got my plumbing pipes over here. One of them goes there, one of them goes there. And then I got to make a line from here to go up there for the shower, which I don't have that part for up there. So we'll have to wait on that. But that ain't no problem. We will have a bathtub in here when I leave though today. It'll be installed, so that's good. We'll get it right there. I just slid it down a little bit so I can drill that hole. We're gonna have to flip it up on its side where I can do all this work underneath it, and then put it back in there. So that's what we're gonna do, and see if we can get it installed there. Okay, y'all. We're using this. It says it's a sink drain, right? There you go. That's what it is. The reason I'm using that because these plungers. I want this style of drain in it. That way that you got that style of drain. If you got one of pop-ups, you're just asking for a problem. It don't work half the time. People get mad at you, call you, tell you the drain don't work, yada, 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 yada. Guess what? They can't call you and tell you they lost the rubber stopper. You tell them to go get another one. So, these houses, they've got this black pipe in them. That's what they use. So, they've got a short like that, and they got a long. Now, in a sink, typically, you would have this nut that locks it to the actual sink itself, and then you would have this that squeezes the pipe that holds everything on. I'm trying to do this on the camera. So you get this, like so, and then that goes in there. Then your pipe goes up there and locks on, okay? That backwards. It's like so. And this screws on. And that's hanging up underneath the sink like so. So on these, they don't do that. On these bathtubs like this, how did I get that so tight so quick? On this just goes on there. And this just tightens all the way up. Like so. And yes, there's enough thread there to take it off. You put it on the bathtub and you tighten her down. Just keep tightening, keep tightening, keep tightening, keep tightening, keep tightening. Voila, you get it sealed off. That hangs down up underneath it. Then you got a P-trap. You always got to have a P-trap. P-trap goes in there like so. Boom. Now we're good. So that's what we're working with. We're going to drop it down a little farther because we need to be underneath the plywood. So we're going to run this, get under the plywood, then we're going to hook that, boom, going to catch it off. So it's going to be kind of a pain. That's got to go there, and that's got to come over. That's got to hook on there, and that's got to come over. The reason you put a P-trap on there, so this can move anywhere now. So we can set that pipe wherever we want it. Then we just tighten it up. Once we put this, glue this fast, you can't get it loose. So if something goes down the drain, it'll get stuck right there in that trap. It won't come out of that. And that stays full of water. The sewer gases on this side don't come back through here and leach out of here. It's always got water in there to block it. So that's how we're going to do it. And we'll see how that works. We got her where she goes. And we didn't have to take all that drywall down. That's good. And I'm probably going to put that drywall back. Put a sheet in there. Make it all look right. So we'll get to that. I'll get a block up there. But we got a bathtub. I'm going to drill a couple of holes there and mount it. And then we'll be good to go. We'll put our surround on there and be done with it. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Okay, y'all, I don't know how well you can see this, but I'm under the trailer. And this pipe here goes into my sewer stack. So it's going up to my commode and coming down. Okay. This line here is my it's my air vent. It goes all the way out the roof. That line over there catches my water from my clothes washer and from my bathtub. Okay. This line over here was to the other commode that was way down there at the end of the trailer. So it's obsolete now. We got to get it off from there. This line here goes to my kitchen sink. So I need to get it. That T there is going to go out to the septic tank. So that T goes to the septic tank. This here I've got to fix between here and there. We've got to tie that back together. Once we tie that back together, we'll be good. So we'll get rid of this white pipe and it'll clean this up and get it out of here. We hook back to here and we're good to go. We're golden then. So we're down here, we're trying to get this belly cleaned up. We got to get the insulation back on top of this air conditioning duct. So we've been wrapping it. You can tell there we've been wrapping it, trying to keep it insulated. We wrapped it all the way down through there. So we'll come back and wrap it a little more right here and right there. And then we're going on. Then we'll go that way. But we only got a little bit here. We got to wrap maybe 30 foot here. 25 or 30 foot here we got to fix. And after that, we'll be good to go. So I got to get some insulation for that. I got some up there in the house right now. I got this. I got to watch out for. See that thing cut you good. So I'm in between the axles. I got to slide out of this thing and get some insulation, but we got it all fixed up here. Okay, y'all, we're up on to fix this thing. There's the sewer pipe that I got to hook into, and there's the drain that I'm working with. So I've got to notch this joist like they notched that one, which I didn't like. And then I got to get that over here where I can line it up with that and get it. And then we'll find out what else we got to do. But that the P-trap, I should be able to come in here and make it get over here and go that way. So we're gonna try. See what we can do. I pulled the insulation back there. You can see that. And once we get this pipe over here, we'll roll it back. That's what we're working with. Hopefully we can figure this out. It won't be that big of a deal. We hope. Okay, y'all, I got my coupler on up there. And now I got to hold this thing up here like so. Okay? And get that lined up just about with my sewer pipe over there. And then find out what the measurement is between them, so I can get my pipe to come down and mount to that. If that makes sense. So my trap's gonna be down here, and then the other side is gonna be going that way over to that pipe. So that's next on the agenda. I got to figure out what that measurement is and cut me a piece of pipe. And I've got this thing to cut pipe with. That's all I got down here with me. And I got a box of fittings. So you got head box fittings. And I got some scrap pipe laying here. So we're going to get it all together here and see if we can't mount it. And then we got to go over there and fix this spot. So we're going to have fun here, but let's see what we can come up with. Y'all, if you like what you see under here, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up for filming it, and we'll catch you on the next one.